The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Ottumwa basketball on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Let's get you to the court with the voice of your Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From Evans Middle School, the home of the Bulldogs. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith tonight is our radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. It's a CIML doubleheader tonight as your Ottumwa Bulldogs welcome the Warriors of Waukee. Girls matchup tonight. Ottumwa comes in at 6-9 and trying to erase the sting of last night's disappointment when they went on the road. Really had a step back in terms of their offensive performance and lost to what had been a one-win Washington team, 38-25. So again, the Bulldogs 6-9. They had their four-game winning streak snapped. Waukee comes in, they are 8-7, and they won their last time out, a 53-45 win at home against Ankeny. Waukee has won 2 out of 3, coming off the heels of a 3-game losing streak. Both of these teams in transition for different reasons. Ottumwa, we've well documented how young the team is this year. 6 freshmen in the rotation over the course of the season. And in fact, 6 different freshmen have earned starts over the course of this season. Waukee is in transition for a very different reason. As many of you already know, the Warriors used to be the only show in town in Waukee until this year when they opened a second high school in that city, Waukee Northwest High School. And a good portion of the athletes from Waukee had to go over to Northwest, and a lot of the athletic staff did as well. That included longtime Waukee girls head basketball coach Chris Guess, 18 years with Waukee, but he decided to go over and coach Northwest. So the Warriors have a new head coach in Danny Franklin, and they have a young roster, only 1 senior, a lot of sophomores and juniors, a couple of freshmen as well. And Waukee turning a page, and this happens anytime you see one school district, one high school district split into multiple high schools. We saw it with Ankeny about a decade ago or so, and when Ankeny split off in Ankeny High and Ankeny Centennial, Centennial had the better of it for a couple of years, and then Ankeny caught back up. We're seeing a little bit of that here with Waukee. Waukee Northwest has a little bit better of it, but the Waukee Warriors, even though in girls basketball they're only 8-7, they're not that far off. You look at their losses, a 6-point loss to Valley, then a 10-point loss to Valley. Actually, the Valley game was their last game. I misread the schedule. They're coming off a 10-point loss to Valley, but their 2 losses to the Tigers are only by 6 and by 10. Look at some of their other close losses. They lost to Northwest by 17. That one wasn't that close. They lost to Southeast Polk by only 8. We know how good Southeast Polk can be. The entire CIML Central is loaded this year. You've got, well, Urbandale wasn't very good, but Valley very good, Southeast Polk very good, Waukee very good. Waukee and Waukee Northwest are not actually in the same division of the CIML. Not sure why that is, but that may change next year when all the Metro teams in Ottumwa leave. But at any rate, Waukee is not as good as they've been in past years, but they're still very, very good, and they will be a very, very tough test for OHS tonight. Still plenty to come on the pregame show. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and continue on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ on the air for the second night in a row. Ottumwa coming off the trip to Washington last night. Bulldogs tonight hosting Waukee at home instead of on the road, and a different W, but a tough test for Ottumwa tonight nonetheless, as the Warriors have been a thorn in Ottumwa's side every time we've had to play them in the last several seasons. This is the start of a gauntlet for Ottumwa High girls basketball. You've got Waukee tonight. Friday, we get the rematch with Des Moines North, the game that the Bulldogs lost 55-26 the first time around up at North back on January 3rd. And then next Monday, we finally get the postponed matchup with Des Moines Roosevelt. And I should probably look this up. Roosevelt has been in the top 10 pretty much all season. I believe they've gotten into the top 5, but we'll double check that. But at any rate, the prohibitive favorite to win the CIMO Metro Conference, the Rough Riders, they'll be here next Monday. Then we have to go to Dowling on Tuesday, and the Maroons are once again very good. So you've got Waukee, North, Roosevelt, and Dowling the next 4 games for OHS. And then when we finally get to Friday, February 4th, that'll be senior night, and Ottumwa will host Des Moines Lincoln. That's a game. You look at the result from the first time, Ottumwa lost that game by 19 points. They were down 18-0 halfway in the second quarter, then played Lincoln even the rest of the way. I think if Ottumwa just gets a better start against Des Moines Lincoln, they can be competitive throughout, and the Bulldogs certainly have that circled as a game where they want to get something back. It's also a game that could help Ottumwa finish in the top half of the Metro Conference. If the Bulldogs win that game, they'll likely finish no worse than tied for 3rd in the Metro this season, and that is certainly a goal that Ottumwa set out at the beginning of the year. Then after senior night against Lincoln, it's 2 more road trips that'll be difficult. The rematch with Mount Pleasant. Ottumwa dropped that game 43-29 at home, second game of the year, but Ottumwa's a lot better than they were back then, so maybe Ottumwa can go on the road and beat Mount Pleasant. And then we end on the road at Des Moines Roosevelt, end in the regular season on February 11th before regional play, and we won't know regional play where we're going until next month. So that's how the rest of Ottumwa's schedule looks. Again, they've gotten through the easiest part of the schedule. The last 5-game stretch was what you consider the easy part. Wins over Burlington, Des Moines East, Marshalltown, Des Moines Hoover. The loss to Washington, kind of the fly in the ointment there, prevented a 5-game winning streak. And now Ottumwa's going to be tested quite harshly, to be honest, over the next 4 games. For Ottumwa here, and Coach Vandenberg talked about it with me on his post-game interview last night. Ottumwa early in the year faced 2 excellent teams in Southeast Polk and Valley, and the scores were not pretty at all. The question is, Ottumwa playing Waukee tonight, North on Friday, Roosevelt on Monday, Dowling on Tuesday of next week. Can Ottumwa, I'm not saying they're going to come out and pull an upset against any of those teams. We're talking about teams that are all in or near the top 10. But can Ottumwa put together a better performance, make fewer mistakes, hold the highly ranked opponents to fewer points than they were doing early in the year, score more points than they did against those teams early in the year? How far has Ottumwa gone? These next 4 games, kind of a measuring stick, although, as I pointed out last night after the loss at Washington, progress is not linear. You'd like it to be that way. You'd like it to say, okay, every game we're just going to get better. That's not how it works, not how it always works. And, sometimes there are dips in the road, but hopefully Ottumwa can keep making progress as we move through this tough stretch late in the season. All right, we'll take another 3-minute timeout, come back and have the starting lineups for our girls game on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new bowler entertainment system.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs hosting Waukee. Time now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Warriors and their first-year head coach, Danny Franklin. Hard to tell who's in the backcourt, who's in the front court. They're all about the same size. You have 5'8" senior Lily Lampy, 10.4 points, 2 rebounds per game. 5'8" junior Miranda Peters, 5 points and about 5 rebounds per game. 5'8" freshman Gentry Williams, 4.9 points and 3 rebounds per game. 5'10" freshman Lauren Knighty, 6.2 points and about a rebound per game. And 5'8" sophomore Mara Yokeel, 7.1 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. For Ottumwa in the backcourt, 5'4" freshman point guard Camden Krause, 7.5 points, 4 rebounds a game. 5'7" freshman Maya Fuller, 3.2 points, 1.7 rebounds per game. 5'7" freshman Briley Yeager, 2.8 points, 3.1 rebounds per game. Up front, 5'9" freshman Nellie Morgan, 4.5 points, 4.7 rebounds per game. And 5'10" senior Addison Ransom, 8 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. Time now for the national anthem as the Ottumwa High JROTC color guard presents the colors. And as they bring them out to the court, we'll take a 2-minute timeout and return with the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa! Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you tonight from Evans Middle School. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa and Waukee, our girls game, about to tip off. Waukee in black road jerseys, white lettering Waukee across the front, white numbers front and back, black shorts. The only other color is some of the Waukee players are wearing the top part of their shorts turned inside out to give them kind of a white stripe there. In fact, all of them are doing it. For Ottumwa, they've got home whites, red trim on the collar, red lettering Bulldogs on the front, red numbers trimmed in silver front and back. Red and silver vertical striping down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Addison Ransom will jump it up against Gentry Williams. And we're ready to go. Ball is controlled by Waukee. They'll move left to right in the opening half. Into the front court. Over to the right side quickly, Lauren Knighty. Knighty into the lane, pull-up jumper from 14 feet is good. And it's 2-0 Waukee. Waukee, a five-out jump shooting team on offense. They'll shoot a lot of threes. Camden Krause Between the circles, Waukee in a man-to-man. Camden over to the right side. Dribbles in, backs out. Picked up her dribble, throws it left wing for Briley Yeager. Yeager to the top, hands off to Ransom. Skip it right side back to Kraus. Kraus around a Ransom pick. Up top to Morgan. Nelly gets it back to Fuller. Fuller attacking left side, pull-up jumper off the rim, rebound batted, and last touch by Ottumwa. The last deflection off of Briley Yeager, and Waukee will get it back leading 2-0. It'll be Gentry Williams into the front court. Pardon me, the jump was taken by Miranda Peters. Williams over to the left side. Throws it towards the corner for Lily Lampe. Lampe curls around a pick into the lane, skips it right baseline, jumper on the way, off the rim, no, and a good box out rebound by Kraus, off the miss by Williams. Camden into the front court, hounded by Williams, pulls up the volleyball line, keeps her dribble, now around a pick right side, Waukee switches. Now around another pick, and a hand back to Fuller up high on the right. Fuller guarded by Peters, goes around the pick. Waukee will switch just about every pick. They nearly get a deflection there, but Morgan recovers up top. Lob it down to the baseline. Nice catch by Yeager. Underneath to Ransom. Counted in the foul on the lay-in. Nice dish by Briley Yeager. Give her the assist. Ransom the bucket. Bulldogs tie it at 2. That foul is on Miranda Peters, her first of the game on either team. And Addison Ransom at the line is only 39% on the season. Struggled at the line last night. Was just 1 for 4. Chance to give Ottumwa the lead if she can convert the three-point play, and it's off the back iron, no good. And the rebound run down on the far side, nearly lost out of bounds by Waukee, but saved. Into the front, Mara Yokiel penetrates left side, puts up a tough shot in the lane, off the glass, and good. Boy, she could have passed out of a triple team, but took the shot instead and got it to go down. 4-2 Waukee. Bulldog free throws, by the way, brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. On the right wing is Ransom. Bounces it left wing for Kraus. Kraus up top to Yeager. Ottumwa willing to be patient here. Left side to Fuller. Maya Fuller surveys. Goes up top to Morgan now. Nellie Morgan gets rid of it up top to Ransom again. Bounce it right side to Kraus. Try to go underneath the Fuller, ball deflected off of Fuller's leg and all the way out of bounds on the far side. 5:40 to go first quarter. Ottumwa turns it over. Waukee leads it 4-2. Williams into the front court, over towards the right side, now throws it left for Knighty. Knighty gives it to Peters, gets it back, goes down the right side of the lane, goes up and is fouled, and Waukee headed to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Nellie Morgan gets her first foul of the game on OHS. Knighty at the line, very good, 81%. Her first free throw is good, her third point. Lauren Knighty is 5'10". Everybody else for Waukee is either 5'8" or 5'9". There's been a trend in some basketball circles towards positionless basketballs. The second free throw is no good, and the rebound to Ransom. Waukee comes about as close as you can to that. They don't have any real post player, but everybody can go inside or out. Very tough to defend. Morgan on the left wing for Ottumwa. Bulldogs down 5-2. Nelly gets rid of it to Fuller. Dribbles down to the baseline, now backs out, nearly had it stolen. Tried to go underneath, and it's stolen away. As stepping in front was Williams. Racing into the front court, slows it down. Kicks it left wing. Knighty steps into a three. In and out, no good. Rebound, though, on the floor by Lampe, and the putback is good. And Waukee leads at 7-2. Kraus between the circles. Right side, tough catch by Ransom, and a tough catch because she was being fouled. That'll go against Mara Yokiel, her first, team foul number 2. Yeager to throw the inbounds pass from the sideline, gets it towards the corner for Camden Kraus. Kraus out to the wing. Keeps the dribble. Now attacks right baseline, got all the way in, off the glass and good. Camden Kraus, her first bucket, makes it 7-4. Back the other way is Williams. Attacks left side, kicks it to the corner. And Yokiel called for the travel. She tried to drive, so Waukee turns it over. 4:31 opening quarter. Ottumwa hanging in there early, down 7-4. Back the other way. Kraus to the midcourt circle. Bulldogs have it spread out here to start. A pick, and Kraus tried to go right, but again another switch by Waukee. Now Lampe on her. Kraus going left, and a handoff and the bobble by Yeager. The loose ball picked up by Lauren Knighty all the way down, fouled, and she missed the shot. Yeager will at least force her to earn it at the line as Briley picks up her first, team foul number 2. 4:11 to go, opening quarter. Knighty back at the line, 1 for 2 on the night. First one here off the back iron, no good. Not surprising. She's missed 2 out of her first 3, normally an 81% free throw shooter. Kennedy Hugan checks in for Ottumwa, replacing Yeager. One more free throw for Knighty. Missed that one. And a rebound pulled down by Nellie Morgan. Well, Waukee a little cold from the free throw line early. It's still 7-4. Dogs down only 3. Kraus dribbles around a pick right side towards the corner. Ransom. Thought about a 3 now, a baseline drive, and she's fouled. Ottumwa getting aggressive on the drives here, and they've gotten a bucket and drawn a foul. That one's on Mara Yokeel. That's her second, team foul number 3. Waukee with a couple of subs here. Get our first look at Ella Tweeten, a 5'9" junior, and Hannah Thole, a 5'8" sophomore. Bulldogs will bring in Hunter Caldwell. As Kraus tries to get it in, looking, now gets it up high on the right for Fuller. Top of the key, Ransom. Ransom dribbles left, avoided the pick, went all the way to the rim, lay it up, no, but she's fouled, and Addison will shoot 2. Kraus showed a pick on the right. Ransom faked right, went left, blew by the defender, got to the rim, couldn't finish, but drew the foul on Lily Lampe, her first. Team foul number 4. 3:44 to go, opening quarter. Ransom at the line, 0 for 1 on the night. The senior puts the first one up, and too strong. Addison just hasn't been able to find the range this year from the line. Bulldog free throws again brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. Second free throw for Addison. Got that one. Her third point. Ottumwa within 2 at 7-5. Our first quarter, by the way, brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. A drive into the lane by Ella Tweeten. The shot blocked by Ransom, but they blow the whistle and call the foul. And Coach Vandenberg thought that was clean, but Addison gets her first, team foul number 3. Tweeten at the line. 0 for 2 from the line on the season, and that one rattles out no good. Waukee not good from the line in this opening quarter. Lauren Knighty back in for the Warriors, replacing Miranda Peters. 3:39 opening quarter, Waukee 7, Ottumwa 5. Second free throw, back iron no good, and the rebound to Caldwell. Waukee has missed its last 5 free throws. See if Ottumwa can take advantage. Fuller right wing. Holding it there, gets it to a cutting Ransom underneath, layup good, we're tied. Timeout Waukee, tied at 7, 3:24 first quarter, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. 3:24 first quarter. Ottumwa 7, Waukee 7. Good start for the Bulldogs in our girls game. It'll be Gentry Williams into the front court, crosses over left side, and the pass stolen by Ransom. Addison racing back, pressured by Williams on the right side, slows it up, tried to bounce it to Kraus, bobbled but caught it. To the corner, Caldwell. Underneath to Ransom on the backdoor cut, layup good. Ottumwa leads 9-7. Bulldogs going backdoor on Waukee. Waukee wants to run. 90 in the front court right wing. Pauses, now puts up a three. No good. Rebound to Kennedy Hugan. Over to Kraus left wing. Waukee rushing things a little bit there. Bulldogs might have him out of sorts just a bit. Fuller on the right side. Around to Kraus pick up top. Lob it left side. Too tall for Hugan, out of bounds. Sub for the Warriors here. Lydia Smith, the 5'8" sophomore, checks in. 2:41 first quarter. It's Ottumwa 9, Waukee 7. Lily Lampe now running the point. Picked up her dribble way up high. Throw it left side for Smith. Smith dribbles towards the corner. Kicks it out on the wing to Tweeten. Down low to 90. Back out to Smith. Hand off to Tweeten left side. Dribbles in. Kicks it out to 90. Dribbled around Ransom. Pull-up jumper left side of the lane. Good. Lauren 90 ties the game at 9 and ends the Ottumwa 5-0 run. Kraus into the front court. 2:10 to go opening quarter. Camden dribbling at the top of the key. Throw it right side for Caldwell. Towards the corner, Fuller. Fuller curls to the elbow. Kicks it up top to Hugan. Down underneath, knocked away from Caldwell, but Maya recovers it. Fuller still in the right wing. One dribble, try to throw back to Kraus. Tough catch. Gathers it up the volleyball line on the right side. Coach Vandenberg calls out a different play. Kraus. That's a 5-second call. Boy, I didn't think 90 was all that close to Camden as she dribbled in. But a 5-second call goes against Ottumwa. Briley Yeager, Nellie Morgan return to the Ottumwa lineup. And Coach Vandenberg making his case to the official. She was never that close. 90 around a pick, pull-up free throw line jumper. Didn't get the roll that time, and oh man, two Ottumwa players ran into each other on the rebound. Yeager came down with it, but was knocked down by Morgan, and that's a travel. Tough break there. Minute 32 opening quarter. Waukee trying to get it in. And they throw it up top for Lydia Smith. Smith guarded by Yeager. Throw it right side for Ella Tweeten. Tweeten back all the way to the volleyball line. Waukee resets. Left side they go to 90. She's been their best scorer so far. Pull-up jumper just inside the three-point line. That's no good. Rebound batted out, and it's recovered by Caldwell. Still tied at 9. Minute 13 first quarter. Kraus between the circles. Dribbles to the right side. Finds Briley Yeager. Yeager trying to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Kraus. Up top Hugan. Left side Morgan. To the corner Caldwell. Underneath back to Morgan. Turn around in the lane. Double team. Kick it out to Caldwell. Up top Hugan. Skip it to Yeager in the corner. Right wing to Kraus. Kraus driving down towards the baseline. Cut off. Needs some help. And hands it to Hugan. Kennedy a baseline drive. All the way under the hoop to the other side. Bounces the wing. Caldwell three on the way. No good. And it'll go out of bounds. Back to Waukee. 35 seconds to go first quarter. Still tied at 9. Ottumwa still without Olivia Korm. Also for the second game without Riley Heinbaugh, who's in street clothes tonight. Lily Lampe into the front court for Waukee. Pulls up top of the key, just launches a three. Back iron, no. Rebound, though, knocked loose back to Lydia Smith. Smith back to Lampe, left side to 90. 90 dribbles into the lane, throws up a wild shot high off the glass, no good. Yeager, the rebound, gets out of danger, races into the front court. She's 1-on-2, kicks it out to Caldwell. To the left side of the lane, Morgan, shot no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Rebound to Lampe, 5 on the clock. 3 seconds, 2. Lampe checks the clock, and the shot blocked at the buzzer by Hugan. We're tied at 9 after 1. Back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. 9-9 Ottumwa and Waukee in our girls game. Bulldog ball to start the second quarter. Camden Krause around a pick to the right side. Give and go underneath to Ransom. Layup no good. Rebound recovered by Nellie Morgan. Kicks it out to Yeager. To Fuller for a three. Off the rim, no. Rebound underneath, battled for off of Waukee, and Ottumwa maintains possession. Well, the Bulldogs keep getting that slip screen with Ransom down underneath. That time couldn't convert, but Ottumwa more aggressive and going for the rebounds. Krause trying to get it in. And a lob to Fuller on the right wing. Up top to Yeager. Back to Maya. To the left baseline. Krause a jumper. A long two-pointer no good. Morgan fighting for the rebound. Ball knocked loose, and it's picked up in the corner by Fuller. To the wing for Ransom. Addison shot fake. Drives in. Puts up a shot. Countered in the foul. Ransom going to the line with a chance for a three-point play, and Ottumwa leads. Once again, Bulldogs in front now 11-9, and Addison's gotten 9 already in the first half. Ella Tweeten with her first foul, team foul number 5 on the Warriors. Emily Sorensen, a 5'9" freshman, checks in. 37% three-point shooter, and you heard Coach Vandenberg yelling out she's a shooter. Ransom's free throw. Off the rim, no, and the rebound pulled down by Hannah Thole for Waukee. Lily Lampe racing into the front court, a lob too tall and out of bounds. Wanted to find Tweeten on the left baseline and just overthrew it. Ottumwa 11, Waukee 9, 7:15 second quarter. Krause had the ball swatted at by Sorensen, but got it back. Dribbles all the way to the corner, picked up her dribble there, needs some help. Throws it up to Fuller, nice leaping catch. Skip it left wing, tough catch for Morgan. Back up top to Fuller, around a pick. Picked up her dribble, throw it right side to Krause. Camden tries to drive, cut off, knocked loose, but the ball picked up by Yeager to Morgan, right side. Up top, Fuller. Left wing, Ransom got away from her defender. A little lob in the lane, good. Addison Ransom with the right hand from the left side. 13-9, Ransom's got 11 of the Ottumwa 13 points. Sorensen in the front court between the circles. Right side for Tweeten. 5 out again here for Waukee, although they've got one player in the far side post. To the corner, 90, shot fake, got in the lane, threw it up, got fouled. Oh, an offensive foul. Nellie Morgan took the charge. And Lauren Knighty, her first, team foul number 6. Another substitution. Washington brings in Kirsten Howe, a 5'8" sophomore. Howe, a 39% three-point shooter. Sorensen and Houck have started most of their game, both coming off the bench in this one. Not sure why. Now into the front court is Krause. Went left, now back to the top, picked up her dribble, needs some help, hands it to Fuller, comes around behind. Maya to the left wing, towards the corner Ransom. Her pass underneath, knocked out of bounds by the Warriors. Bulldogs maintain possession. 6:07 second quarter, Ottumwa leading 13-9. Well, this is already an improvement on how Ottumwa played last night. Krause trying to get it in. Throws it way up top. It's batted, but Yeager rescues it, drives right, kicks it to the corner for Krause. Camden, a baseline drive, got around, reverse layup. Couldn't get the roll, and the rebound to Sorensen. It bounced on the back rim 3 times. Sorensen into the front court, down the lane. Little runner in the lane, no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. It'll go back to OHS. I thought Sorensen had a clean path to the rim there. Morgan stepped in at the last second and forced what was a much more awkward shot. 5:50 second quarter, Bulldogs still up 13-9. Krause between the circles. Dribbles over to the right side, gets it to Yeager on the wing. Riley up top, leaping catch, Nellie Morgan. Morgan right side to Ransom. Goes around a Morgan pick and gets it up top to Camden again. Krause trying to drive, goes on the wing to Yeager instead. Now Briley drives in, cut off to the corner Morgan. Morgan a shot fake, a baseline drive. Kicks it out to Krause, 3 on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Yeager tried to tip the rebound, but climbed over the back of Houck to do it, and that'll be Briley's second foul. Team foul number 4. Washington will get Miranda Peters back in the game, replacing Hannah Thole. 5:15 second quarter, Ottumwa up 13-9. Houck in the front court, left side for Sorensen. Sorensen around a pick in the lane, kick it up top. Tweeten will try a 3. Way off, no good, with a long rebound out to Peters. Back up top to Tweeten. Crossover dribble, left side, kick it out on the wing. Shot fake. Sorensen driving in the lane. The runner, no good. Rebound batted out of bounds. Last touch by Waukee. And a timeout at Ottumwa here. 4:53 till halftime. Bulldogs up 13-9. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. And by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic on North 63 next to Walgreens for the ultimate Sonic experience. 4:53 to go until the half. Ottumwa 13, Waukee 9. Camden Krause into the front court. Around a Ransom pick to the right side. Finds Fuller on the wing. Fuller drives to the free throw line. Kick it left wing for Morgan. Morgan down to the corner. Krause. Camden back out to the wing on a dribble. Up top to Fuller. Fuller dribbles left into the corner for Morgan. Nelly wanted to go underneath, now skips it right side for Krause. Camden waiting on a Morgan pick, goes around it. Waukee switching every pick still. Ball goes right wing to Briley Yeager. Into the corner, Fuller. Fuller to a cutting Ransom down the lane. Shot too strong. Morgan, though, the weak side rebound. Kick it out to Krause. Leaping catch. Ottumwa resets. Up top to Briley. Goes left side back to Morgan. Nelly into the corner for Fuller. Fuller around a Morgan pick. Picked up her dribble. Throw it up top. Tough catch, Yeager. Pull up free throw line jumper. Off the glass, no good. And the rebound underneath to Emily Sorensen. Sorensen slowed down by Yeager. Across the timeline left side. Kick it to the corner for Houck. A 3 on the way. Got it. Waukee, very good three-point shooting team. That's their first of the night. They cut the Ottumwa lead to 1, 13-12. 3:43 to go first half. Krause around a pick, now back to the right side. Backs away from Sorensen. Takes it left and hands it to Nellie Morgan. Morgan now guarded by Sorensen. Picked up a dribble up high. Lob it right side for Ransom. Addison down to the baseline for Yeager. A step-back jumper, a little too strong off the glass. Rebound to Lily Lampy. Waukee looking for the lead. Up ahead, it goes to Sorensen left side. Picked up her dribble, gets it back up top to Lampy. Right side for Houck. Into the corner, Tweeten. She'll try a 3. Air ball, rebound lost on the floor. Yeager down to get it and gets it to Fuller, who flips it over to Krause. Ottumwa doesn't mind Tweeten shooting threes. Ball goes right side to Fuller. Dribbles up top, gets it there to Ransom. Addison, drive down the left side, and a reach-in foul called on Lily Lampy, and that's her second. Team foul number 7 on Waukee, so that puts Ottumwa in the 1-1. Subs for both teams here. Hunter Caldwell, Kennedy Hugan back on the floor for OHS. Waukee has brought back Lauren Knighty to replace Lampy. To replace Tweeten. And Ottumwa had taken Addison Ransom out of the game, but she can't come out yet because she has to shoot the free throws. So Hunter Caldwell, who had gone in, let's go back to the scores table. Hannah Thole is now checked in for Waukee as well. Lampy now sits with the 2 fouls. It's a 1-on-1 for Ransom. She's 1 for 4 from the line tonight. Bulldogs leading 13-12, 2:54 to go in the half. Addison's first one here, too strong. Rebound tapped, out of bounds. Should be a tumble ball, and it is. It's off of Peters. So now Caldwell in for Ransom, and the Bulldogs still have possession, 2:52 to go in the half. Low scoring second half. Ottumwa's only got 2 Ransom buckets. Waukee only has a 3 by Houck. Kraus trying to get it in. And a lob up high on the right for Fuller. Back to the corner for Camden. Dribbles out to the wing. Kraus attacks left-handed into the lane, goes up top to Fuller, right wing Caldwell. Nobody underneath, now finds Kraus on the baseline. Camden brings it back out towards the free throw line, up top to Hugan. Kennedy, right-handed dribble to the wing for Fuller. Fuller around a Morgan pick, had it poked away, gets it back, throws it to the corner. Hugan had it knocked away, she bobbles it, tips it back to Fuller. Scary sequence here, but Ottumwa hangs on to it. Now Maya up top for Caldwell. Hands it back to Kraus. Point guard gets Ottumwa reset. Around a Morgan pick, a reach in by Houck, ball knocked loose. And the ball pushed by Kraus over to the left side where Hugan rescues it. Now throwing it, skip right side for Caldwell. Caldwell trying to drive one-on-one against Peters. Pulls up baseline, kicks it out past Hugan. Kennedy will save it before it goes over the half-court line. Up to Fuller. Boy, Ottumwa's played with fire here. Now they get it to a cutting Morgan down the lane. Jump stop, and she's fouled going up. And Nellie Morgan will shoot 2. Boy, Ottumwa flirted with turning that ball over 4 or 5 times on that possession, but they end up with free throws. And Miranda Peters ends up with her second foul, team foul number 8. Nellie at the line, 55% on the season, first trip tonight. And her first free throw is good. 14-12. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. Gentry Williams returning for Waukee, replacing Miranda Peters, who sits with 2 fouls. One more free throw. Morgan puts it up. That one too strong. Rebound batted. Saved by Waukee, but to Caldwell underneath, they're going to call a travel. Yeah, she tried to back herself up to get an angle on the layup and drug the pivot foot. Waukee nearly handed it somewhat 2 points there. Bulldogs still lead at 14-12. Minute 43 to go in the half. Houck driving right side, kicking on the wing. 90 launches a 3. That's off the rim, no good. And the rebound to Nellie Morgan. Waukee's had a few quick one-and-dones here. Kraus attacking right side to the wing, Hugan. Underneath to Morgan, and she's bumped from behind by Lauren Knighty. Knighty just got her second foul, team foul number 9, and Morgan going back to the line this time for 1-and-1. Morgan just went 1 for 2 at the line. She's got to hit the first one here to earn the second. It's up and left it short. Rebound, 2 Waukee players fought for it, and Sorensen ended up with it. Now into the front court, throws it right side to Knighty, in the corner for Houck. Houck around a pick, pull up 3 right wing, back iron, no. Rebound tapped. Morgan saves it, but all the way up top to Houck. Throw it right side for Knighty, into the corner. Sorensen a 3, off the rim, no, and over the backboard, out of bounds. 1:07 to go until halftime. Waukee misfiring on a couple of shots. And the Bulldogs still leading, 14-12. Kraus dribbles into the front court. A trap, no, just a switch awaits her. I thought they would trap. Kraus, boy, got 2 hands put on her. They didn't call. A ball ricochets to Morgan. Now to the wing for Fuller on the left side. Maya brings it back towards the top. And her skip pass going to be stolen away. Down the other way is Sorensen, and the layup, good. And we're tied at 14. Into the front court is Kraus. Ottumwa would like to hold for 1 shot if they could, but Kraus is in a double team here, trapped on the side. And a push is called on Waukee, and that will send Kraus to the line, and she should be shooting 2. Kirsten Howe with her first foul called for pushing Camden Kraus, and Kraus at the line shooting 2 with 29.6 to go in the half. Camden's first one, too strong off the iron. Ottumwa was struggling from the line tonight as well. Kraus at the line for the Bulldogs. Ottumwa just 2 for 8 now from the charity stripe. Waukee is 1 for 6. Second free throw by Camden, no good, and the rebound underneath pulled in by Hannah Thole. Waukee into the front court, Sorensen. They may hold for 1 shot here, tied at 14. Ball goes to Thole up high. Drives right side. That's a travel. She drug the pivot foot. And now Ottumwa can hold for one shot. And that's what Coach Vandenberg, I believe, is saying. One shot. Waukee will try to pressure, though. As Kraus into the front court, gets it high on the left side to Fuller. Fuller dribbles, throws it right side to Hugan. Kennedy, a baseline drive under the hoop, kick it out to Kraus, left corner, a shot fake. Up top to Caldwell, 3 seconds to Hugan, 3 on the way, partially blocked, and the half is over, but Ottumwa is tied with Waukee at the half. Bulldogs 14, Warriors 14. We'll take 3 minutes and begin the Benchwarmers halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
There are heroes among us. Courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
We are at halftime. Welcome into the Benchwarmers halftime show. Benchwarmers on Romer Avenue in Ottumwa. Enjoy their delicious soup and salad bar with hot food items, or try the daily lunch special. Don't forget their famous wings with over 20 sauces available. At the half, is it a surprise? I don't know. Ottumwa 14, Waukee 14 in our girls game. Bulldogs look like a completely different team than the one that struggled on the road to Washington last night. Addison Ransom, a huge first half, has 11 points to lead all scorers. Only other two scorers for Ottumwa, Camden Kraus has a bucket and Nellie Morgan has a free throw. For Waukee, Lauren Knighty has 5 points. Those all came early. Kirsten Howe has 3, the only made three-pointer for either team. Emily Sorensen has 2, Lily Lampe has 2, and Mara Yokeel has 2. But Ottumwa has really stymied Waukee. They've limited them to some tough jump shots. Ottumwa hasn't given up very many offensive rebounds. The Bulldogs have played outstanding on the defensive end. Foul trouble. Riley Yeager does have 2 for Ottumwa. She's the only Bulldog with more than 1. Waukee, a different story. Lily Lampy, Miranda Peters, Lauren Knighty, and Mara Yokeel all have 2 fouls each. So that's something to watch as the second half progresses. Neither team was good at the free throw line. Ottumwa just 2 of 9. They could have a bigger lead, or they could have a lead, I should say, and could have a sizable one if they'd hit more free throws. Waukee was 1 of 6 from the line. That all came in the first quarter. Then they started settling for jump shots in the second quarter. It was a very low-scoring second quarter. Both teams only had 5 points. But if you're Ottumwa and you're a heavy underdog to a team that is traditionally a powerhouse in Class 5A, you'll take 14-14 at the half and see what you can do with it in the second half. Now, Ottumwa has to get a little more creative on offense. A lot of their early buckets came with Addison Ransom setting a screen and slipping to the basket, getting past the defender, catching it for a layup. Waukee started to do a better job later in the second quarter of keeping a defender in front of Addison on those cuts and slowing it down. Ottumwa's got to find another option to make Waukee worry about. Defensively, the Bulldogs just have to keep doing what they're doing. Stay tight to shooters, not give them any easy looks. A lot of Waukee's baskets have been mid-range jumpers, the few baskets that they've had. And Ottumwa they don't have to worry too much about Waukee inside. Again, Waukee plays 5 out most of the time. They don't have a traditional post player. So Ottumwa can stay close to shooters and force drivers into tough jump shots. The Bulldogs could keep the score in this game down, and that really favors OHS, you would think, over the course of the next 16 minutes. But Ottumwa and Waukee tied at 14 at the half. Can the Bulldogs keep it up? We'll find out in a few minutes. That'll do it for the Benchwarmers halftime show. We will take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the start of the third quarter on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second half is nearly upon us. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. By William Penn University's Iowa Pride Scholarship geared towards high school seniors. Learn how you can pay $5,000 or less per year. Visit wmpenn.edu/Iowa Pride to find out more. And by Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. Ottumwa 14, Waukee 14 as we begin the third quarter. Ottumwa sends out Ransom, Morgan, Kraus, Fuller, and Yeager. Waukee with Lampy, Peters, Gentry, Sorensen, and Hauk. So Sorensen and Hauk, two normal starters who didn't start tonight, will start the second half. It will be Waukee basketball to begin the second half. Waukee in black, Ottumwa in white. Sorensen will inbound it to Hauk, and away we go. Kraus picks up Hauk at midcourt. Dribbles towards the right side, finds Sorensen on the wing. A baseline drive, got to the rim, missed the layup though, and the rebound underneath to Nellie Morgan. Ransom might have got a hand on that. Kraus into the front court, up ahead to Yeager, left wing. Steps into an open three, left it short. And the rebound underneath to Peters. Now Waukee wants to run. Sorensen through the midcourt circle. Yeager on her. Over to the right side, finds Hauk. Hauk around a pick. At the elbow, kick it up top to Lampy. Tries a three, back iron, no. Good box out and rebound by Ransom. Now Kraus into the front court, up the right side, and had her pocket picked by Lampy. Just went too far. Fuller trying to slow it down from behind, and Fuller bumps her from behind. That'll be a foul on the floor, and that's actually not a bad foul by Maya Fuller. It's only her first, and it prevents what would have been an easy layup. Now Hauk trying to inbound, lob it to the elbow for Peters, up top to Lampy. To the left wing for Hauk. Hauk back to Lampy. To the right side, Sorensen got open for a three, no good. Rebound tapped by Hauk, controlled underneath, dribbles out, kicks it up top to Peters, left wing to Lampy. Around to pick, pulls up at the elbow for a jumper, no good. That rebound underneath though to Sorensen, and then she's fouled from behind by Ottumwa. If that's Yeager, that'd be her third, and it is the third on Briley Yeager. Team foul number 2 on Ottumwa. Hugan into the game. Waukee still missing shots. Ottumwa, though, not able to secure a rebound here to end this possession. 6:51 third quarter, still tied at 14. Hauk gets it underneath, but the ball kicked by Kraus, and that prevented it from getting to Peters. It'll stay with Waukee, but that kick kept the Warriors from getting a look at a layup. Hauk trying again. To the right wing, Lampy open for a three, way too strong. Rebound tapped by Waukee, but controlled this time by Nellie Morgan, and Ottumwa back the other way, still tied at 14. To the front court right side, to the corner, Hugan. She drives baseline. Skip pass stolen away by Gentry Williams. Williams into the front court, throws it right side for Sorensen. Back to Williams, a shot fake, a drive into the lane, off the glass, no, rebound to Ransom. Still a lid on the basket for Waukee, and now Kraus loses the dribble, but trying to dive and save it was Hauk. Well, how do they rule it? Oh, he pointed Waukee, and then he said, nope, my fault, it's a Ottumwa ball. I guess Hauk tipped that ball, and then she was diving to try to save it from going out of bounds, but her dive landed on the sideline. So now Fuller inbounds to Hugan up top. Now to Kraus high on the right side. Camden bounces it to Morgan down towards the right corner. Now Nellie a baseline drive, cut off. Kicks it in the lane to Hugan. Back out to Morgan, and that's stolen by Peters. Peters splitting two defenders, puts up the runner from out, for about 5 feet and hits it. Didn't go in for the layup, but she hits the runner, and Waukee's out in front, 16-14. First bucket from Miranda Peters. Lob up head, Kraus got behind the defense. Kick it right wing to Hugan. Shot fake, baseline drive. Back out to Fuller. Had to gather it. Now to Morgan, pivots on the right wing. Knocked out of her hands. Waukee reaching in all over the place, and Lampy knocks the pass out of bounds, trying to get it back to Fuller. Ottumwa having trouble getting into the offense right now. Waukee has really ratcheted up the pressure on defense. Warriors lead 16-14. Fuller inbound to Ransom on the right side. Goes around to pick. Lampy reaches in, but Ransom maintains possession. Now lob it back to Kraus. Tough catch, pokes it out to Hugan. Back in the lane to Morgan. Drives right side, jump stop. Kick it out to Ransom. Addison for three. Off the rim, no. Rebound to the left corner. Hugan's got it. Dribbles it out of the corner. Hands off to Fuller on the left wing. Now to a cutting Ransom underneath, and Lampy reached in and committed a foul and also got a shoulder to the mouth there. But the reach-in was called for the foul. That's her third, team foul number 1 of the half. Waukee with a couple of subs here. Lampy stays on even with the 3 fouls. Lauren Knighty and Mara Yokeel check in for Waukee. And one of the officials taking a look at Lampy's lip there to make sure she's not bleeding after that collision. Now Kraus gets it in underneath to Ransom, layup good. Bulldogs run the inbounds play to perfection. Ransom's got 13, game tied at 16. Long pass into the front court. Waukee got behind the defense. Thole lays it in, and Waukee with a timeout. They lead 18-16. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the Waukee timeout, Ottumwa inbounding, trailing the Warriors 18-16. Camden Kraus pressured in the backcourt, got across the timeline, some contact, no foul, got it to Ransom, up top Hugan, wide open 3 for Kennedy, off the glass, no. Kraus tips the rebound to herself, got it back to Hugan, right side intended for Fuller, tipped out of bounds by Sorensen. I think both teams wanted a foul at midcourt. Waukee thought Kraus committed a charge. Ottumwa thought Waukee had committed a block. Neither was called, and now Kraus between the circles. Houck really reaching in. Kraus around a picked up her dribbles. Everybody's going away from Camden. Needs some help. Finally, Fuller comes and gets it way up high on the left. Fuller to the corner for Ransom. Addison trying to drive in. Puts up a tough runner, no good. Got her own rebound, and a reach-in foul will be called on Hannah Thole. Thole her first, team foul number 2. They said Thole blocked the initial shot. Ottumwa wanted a foul on the shot, I think. The foul committed on the rebound. Now Kraus trying to get it in. To the corner and stolen by Houck. Boy, Ottumwa just not taking care of the ball. Fuller deflects a long pass. Tries to get to it. Lampy got it. Fed it across to Thole, who lays it in. And Waukee has a 20-16 lead. Waukee picking up pressure in midcourt. Kraus trying to dribble away from Houck. Nearly lost the dribble. Now had it poked out of her hands. Gets it back at midcourt. Back across the timeline, double team comes to the corner, Ransom underneath, and that pass was too late. Morgan was open for a moment. By the time the ball got there, Sorensen had it. Long pass up ahead. Houck with the tough catch to lay in. Ottumwa wants a timeout. Waukee running at a will of 22-16. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Warehouse Barbecue. For great barbecue and cocktails in a fun, fast-paced environment. Whether it's dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, they'll take care of you. Make sure to download the Warehouse Barbecue app and like Warehouse Barbecue on Facebook. Ottumwa trying to regather themselves here. They trail Waukee now 22-16. Biggest lead of the night so far for the Warriors. 3:53 to go third quarter. Waukee pressing again. It'll be Hugan to throw the inbounds. Bounce it into Fuller on the right side. Maya dribbles, and a reach-in foul is called on, I think, Hannah Thole. Or was it on Sorensen? Sorensen gets her first, team foul number 3 on the Warriors. Inbound to Kraus. Camden brings it across the timeline over to the left side to the wing for Hugan. Kennedy dribbles into the lane, across the lane, now to the right wing, Nellie Morgan. Morgan a shot fake, around a pick, cut off on the baseline, looking for some help. And it's tied up by Houck, and actually the arrow keeps it with Ottumwa, and Houck may have done Ottumwa a favor there. If she just keeps the pressure on, it might have been a 5-second call, when instead the tie-up will keep the ball on this end. Now Kraus trying to get it in, goes in the right corner to Morgan, to the wing Fuller. Back to the corner Kraus. Lobs it back to Fuller on the right wing. Boy, just nothing coming easy on offense for Ottumwa right now. Skip it left side to Hunter Caldwell. Caldwell dribbles to the free throw line, right wing to Kraus. Around to pick. Back up top and hand off to Hugan. Kennedy over on the right wing. Dribbles down towards the corner, lob it on the wing back to Kraus. Camden picked up her dribble, goes in the corner for Morgan. Nellie skips it up top for Maya Fuller. Fuller underneath. Oh, Caldwell had slipped behind, but the pass too tall and out of bounds. That was the play that was, or a version of the play that was working so well in the opening half. 2:51 to go in the third. Ottumwa still down 6. Bulldogs certainly not out of this, but they've got to lock down a little bit better defensively than get the offense going again. Right side it goes to Sorensen. Hugan right with her. She tried to drive. Back out on the wing to Thole. Pardon me, that's Yokeel, and as she drives in, she's fouled on the floor by Ottumwa. Nellie Morgan gets her second, team foul number 3 in Ottumwa. Ransom in for Morgan now. Ransom back in the Bulldog lineup. Inbound up top goes to Gentry Williams. Williams goes right wing to Houck, dribbles back for a 3, no good. And the rebound to Hugan. 2:22 to go third quarter. Camden into the front court. Kraus around a Caldwell pick to the left. Back to the right for Fuller. Maya around a pick. Throws it right wing through the hands of Caldwell and out of bounds before Kraus could rescue it. Unforced error that time. Miranda Peters coming back in for Waukee. Replacing Mara Yokeel. I think I had Yokeel and Thole mixed up there for a couple minutes. Yokeel 42, Thole 44. 2:05 third quarter as Sorensen brings it across the timeline. Throw it left side for Gentry Williams. A baseline drive, double teamed underneath, and a push from behind is called on Caldwell. That'll be the first one on Hunter, team foul number 4. Out to throw the inbounds. Got it underneath right side to Peters and the layup good. Boy, second time Waukee's run that play. First time Kraus was able to get a kick on the ball to keep the easy layup from happening. That time no such luck. Waukee suddenly up 8, 24-16, minute 45 to go in the third. Up top to Kraus. To the right side Fuller. Waukee still in that tough man-to-man. Back up top to Hugan. Hugan dribbles right. Now goes high post for Caldwell. Knocked out of her hands. Got it back left side towards the corner for Kraus. Camden brings it back to the wing. Now hands it to Fuller around left side. Lob it back up top to Kraus. Right side for Ransom. Addison dribbles into the lane, double team, kick it out to Kraus. A 3 on the way, off the rim. No, it looked good in the air, but missed in the rebound to Sorensen. Ottumwa can't get a shot to ball. Now a long pass underneath. Peters kicks it out to Knighty for a 3, no good, and the rebound underneath to Ransom. Boy, they might have been able to have an easy layup there, although Miranda Peters might have been a little too far under the hoop. That's why she kicked it out. Then Knighty missed the 3. Ottumwa caught a break there. 46 seconds to go in the third. Kraus picked up her dribble way up high. Fuller comes to rescue it. Now Fuller drives into a pull-up 3 left wing. Count it! Maya Fuller with a big 3-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs back within 5 at 24-19. Boy, Ottumwa needed that. Well, the Warriors hold for 1 here. Houck with it up high. Gets it to Peters, top of the key. Bounce it to the high post, Sorensen. Fake the handoff, now pitches it to Knighty. Knighty down the lane, kick it to the corner. Houck to the wing. for Williams. Now back to Houck, and they are holding for one here. Houck could have taken a wide open three there, but they want one shot. Houck back to Peters. They may run the same thing. To the right side, Sorensen curls down the lane. Little floater, no good. Got her own rebound, 2 seconds. Turnaround, no good. Rebound batted in the air, and Fuller with the rebound. Time expires. Dogs down 5, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Waukee with the ball, leading Ottumwa by only 5, 24-19. To the high post left side to Sorensen. Up top, Miranda Peters thought about a three, then launches it, and it rolls home. Miranda Peters only 27% from three-point range, but she hits that one and puts Waukee back up 8, 27-19. Riley Yeager into the front court for Ottumwa. Skip it left wing to Kraus. Kraus down to the block for Ransom. Turnaround shot, no good. Boy, Ottumwa wanted a foul there, didn't get it. That looked like a foul. Long pass up ahead. Kraus steals it away. Now she's back the other way. 1-on-2, Ransom trying to come in to help out. Kraus kicks it out on the wing to Fuller. Underneath to Nellie Morgan, double teamed. Now pivots, gets it across, knocked away from Ransom, stolen by Knighty. Into the front court, Sorensen. Long pass tipped away from Houck underneath, as Ottumwa just did prevent the layup there. Kraus knocking it out of bounds and all the way out the door. Quickly returned to the court. 7:12 to go, fourth quarter. Bulldogs down 27-19. A lob up top for Sorensen. Back to the wing. Houck got a look at a three. Got it. Kirsten Houck's second three of the game. Only the third all night for Waukee, but it gives them an 11-point lead, 30-19. Gut check time for Ottumwa. Kraus on the right side around a Ransom pick. Throws it toward the corner for Fuller. Underneath to an open Ransom. Missed the layup and the rebound to Peters. Just short-armed it a little bit. Sorensen, front court left side. Throw it towards the corner for Williams. Williams back to Sorensen. Dribbles into the lane, all the way in. A collision. Blocking foul is the call on Morgan, and Waukee will shoot two. Nellie Morgan gets her third, team foul number 5. Fouls on the Bulldogs for 30, Nellie Morgan, her third. Emily Sorensen at the line, 72% on the season, her first trip tonight. Waukee's only 1 of 6 from the line in the game. This will be their first free throw since the first quarter, and it's good. Warriors starting to pull away. They'll bring back Lily Lampy and Mara Yokeel, replacing Williams and Peters. Walking into the gym, I see current Waukee boys head coach and former Ottumwa head coach Kevin Kanaski. Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebound to Riley Yeager. She's pushing into the front court. Hands it off right side to Kraus. Kraus around to pick. Pass deflected. And it's out of bounds into the Ottumwa bench. It'll stay with the Bulldogs. 6:31 to go. Fuller trying to get it in from the side. A lob to Kraus at the free throw line. Down the lane left side, and she's fouled. And Camden Kraus will shoot two. That'll be the second on Kirsten Howe. Team foul number 4 on the Warriors. Thought a couple possessions ago Ransom got fouled and it wasn't called, but by and large this game I think has been officiated very well. Fouls pretty even both ways. Kraus at the line, 0 for 2 on the night. First one here Off the front of the iron, no good, man. It has unfortunately been a step back from the free throw line tonight for Ottumwa. They're just 2 of 10. And they trail by 12, 6:29 to go. Second free throw in and out, and the rebound to Sorensen. Ottumwa's got to have those if they have any hope of a comeback. Sorensen lobs over the head of Houck and out of bounds. Wanted her on the right block. Waukee just keeps running the break on makes and misses. They run somebody down to the block, and Ottumwa is at times not getting back there. That time Waukee gave it away. Warriors show some pressure. The inbound comes to Fuller. Up ahead to Kraus. Kraus dribbling, still in the backcourt, now crosses the timeline left side, brings it to the center. Hesitation dribble over towards the right, now back left around a pick. Picked up her dribble there, goes right side for Morgan. Morgan hands off to Fuller. Maya backing away from Lauren Knighty to the corner for Morgan. Yeah, she took an extra step and traveled. I was hoping maybe they didn't see it, but it was pretty obvious. Timeout at Ottumwa here, 6 minutes to go, down 31-19. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Waukee with the ball out of Ottumwa's third timeout. They lead Ottumwa 31-19. In the front court, Emily Sorensen right wing, around a pick. Up top to Lampy. Lily Lampy left side to Houck. Around a pick, pull up three off the pick, and she got it. Waukee's shooting heating up at the wrong time for Ottumwa. Suddenly it's 34-19. Kraus across the timeline, around a Morgan pick. Try to get it back to Morgan, ball knocked away, stolen. Houck the other way, down the center. Nobody stopped the ball there, and the layup good. Fuller was running ahead, but was looking for somebody else to pick up. All of a sudden, Houck has 13 points, and Waukee leads at 36-19. Ball poked away from Kraus, goes back to get it. Hand off to Yeager. Yeager curling left to right. Picked up her dribble, bounce it right side. Morgan got away from Yokeel, jump stop. They call that a travel. That looked like a jump stop, not a travel. Kennedy Hugan, Addison Ransom back in for Ottumwa. Waukee back the other way. 5 minutes to go. Ball goes right side for Lampy. Down low to Yokeel. Kick it out to Sorensen. To the right wing, back to Yokeel. Baseline drive, got in the lane, laid up, no, but she's fouled by Addison Ransom. Only the second on Ransom. Team foul number 6 now on Ottumwa. 4:50 to go. And Yokeel at the line, 52% on the season. Waukee on a 12-0 run here to start the fourth quarter, and the first free throw good. 37-19, and I'm starting to get that feeling that the final score is not going to reflect how closely most of this game was played. Second free throw got them both. 38-19. Inbound to Kraus. Waukee still with some pressure in the backcourt. To Yeager, back to Kraus. Dribbles into the front court. Got around Houck and then was bumped by Knighty. That'll be the third on Lauren Knighty. Team foul number 5, 4:42 to go. Ella Tweeten will check back in for the Warriors, replacing Knighty. Kraus inbounding, 4:42 to go. Into the corner for Ransom. Addison trying to drive, gets it up top to Hugan. Hugan right side to Yeager. Briley trying to drive in on Tweeten, and her pass stolen away, tried to go to the corner, and Sorensen picked it off. Sorensen up ahead left side, and bobbled, recovered by Yokeel on the baseline. Throw it back to Tweeten. Kick it up top, a three on the way by Sorensen, short. Rebound tipped by Lampy, ball loose on the floor. Tweeten and Caldwell tie it up, and the arrow favors Ottumwa on the held ball. Bulldogs inbounding. Waukee still pressing up 19, 4:15 to go. Hugan against Lampy in the front or in the backcourt. They swing it over left side through Yeager to Kraus. Kraus back to Yeager across the timeline. Riley picked up her dribble, tried to go back door to Kraus with the pass behind her, a bit stolen by Houck. Houck racing into the front court, up ahead to Yokeel. Jump stop left side, layup good. 10 points for Mara Yokeel, 40-19. Kraus across the timeline. Goes right, slips the Caldwell pick, and had it poked out of her hands by Lampy, out of bounds. On the baseline, it'll stay with OHS. Maya Fuller back in for Ottumwa, replacing Yeager. Camden to throw the inbounds pass. Surveys. Goes into the right corner for Hugan. Kennedy drives around Lampy. Jump pass out to the left wing. Ransom for three. Count it! Addison Ransom with a three-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Addison a big night, 16 points. Ottumwa down 40-22, and on the other end, Houck finds a wide-open Sorensen for the layup, making it 42-22, and Ottumwa wants a timeout. 3:19 to go, Dogs down 20. We'll take 30 seconds in return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Reflection Studio next to New Cara Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. And by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignllc.com and and like Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. 42-22, 3:19 to go. Ottumwa inbounding. Kraus across the timeline. Around a pick to the right side. Waukee switches. Ball knocked out of the hands of Kraus by Yokeel and out of bounds. It'll stay with OHS. Fuller will inbound. 3:10 to go. Right in front of her own bench. Bounce it in. Ransom tried to rip it away from Houck, but it deflects off of Ransom and out of bounds. Addison saying she grabbed my arm. And Coach Vandenberg also pleading his player's case. Houck into the front court. Waukee gets real handsy sometimes, and they haven't called. This game has not been officiated all that tightly, especially in the second half. Hand off to Sorensen. Kick it out to Hannah Thole, who is now back in. Up top to Tweeten. Over to Yokeel. Yokeel, crossover dribble left side to Houck. Shot fake. Drives in lane. Feeds it across baseline to Sorensen. Sorensen backs it out. Guarded by Hugan. Back to Houck left side. Houck trying to drive on Kraus in the lane. Jumps at baseline to Tweeten. Put it on the deck. Threw it up. No good. Good defense and a good rebound by Hunter Caldwell. Kraus crosses over. Gets into the front court. Hand check by Houck. Backs away to the volleyball line. Camden dribbling over to the right side for Hugan. Kennedy a baseline drive, cut off by Thole, and Kennedy's going to be called for pushing off with the arm, an offensive foul. Her first, team foul number 7. Subs for both teams. Briley Yeager, Nellie Morgan back in for Ottumwa. For Waukee, we see Lydia Smith return, and for the first time we see Maddie Kinney, a 5'8" sophomore. Night is probably over for Houck and Sorensen. 42-22, 2:16 to go. Now Ella Tweeten into the front court. Top of the key, goes left side for Smith. Smith around a pick. Pull-up jumper behind the free throw line. Too strong off the iron. Rebound to Fuller. Camden back across the timeline. Ottumwa trying to finish strong here. Around a pick slowly to the right side. She's got to go or she's going to get a 5-second call. She did earn a switch. Picked up her dribble. Throws it up top to Fuller. Fuller left side for Ransom on the wing. Addison underneath the Fuller and was bumped as she tried to make the catch. A foul on Waukee, minute 44 to go. 6th one on the Warriors. Let's see who it's on. It's on Ella Tweeten, her second. Kraus to inbound. Into the corner for Ransom, to the wing, Yeager. Up top to Fuller. I think it's someone got confused on which inbounds play they were running. Now back to Yeager. Towards the corner, Ransom left side. Addison a baseline drive, a tough runner off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath to Kinney. Waukee into the front court. Yokeel trying to drive in, cut off, kick it back. Jumper on the way for Kinney is good from the free throw line. Maddie Kinney's bucket makes it 44-22. This was a 5-point game when the fourth quarter started, folks. Waukee overwhelming Ottumwa in the end, but the Bulldogs hung around a lot longer than people thought. Now it's a near steal. Kraus recovers it to Fuller, and then Ransom was wide open underneath, but it took too long to get the ball there, and Waukee knocked it out of bounds. Hugan back in for Ottumwa. Kraus will check out. This is the first time Camden's been out all night. Well, she's been hounded all night. Great effort by Camden under a lot of pressure for 31 minutes. Fuller trying to get it in, bouncing underneath to Ransom. Tough catch, puts it up high up the glass, draws the foul, and Addison Ransom will shoot 2. Maddie Kinney is called for the foul, her first team foul number 7. 1:01 to go, fourth quarter. Ransom a chance to try to improve the free throw shooting a little bit. 1 for 4 at the line so far tonight. Game high, or team high 16 points. First free throw here, good. 44-23. One more free throw for the senior, and if nothing else, 17, hopefully 18 points against Waukee. That's a big-time effort. Second free throw, no good. Rebound deflected. Morgan rips it away. She's in a double team, a triple team. Try to get it out to Yeager. Ball loose on the floor. Ransom picks it up, lays it up and in. Well, not 18. Ransom's got 19. 44-25. Dogs won the fight for the loose ball. Tweeten into the front court. Left side for Thole. Down underneath to an open Smith. Tried to lay it up, got bumped. Officials didn't call it. Bulldogs come away with the ball. Fuller up top. Picked up her dribble right side and deflected by Kinney out of bounds into the Ottumwa bench. Bulldogs will inbound with 32.9 to go. Into Fuller up high on the right. Takes it over to the top of the key. Lob underneath. Nice catch by Ransom. Had it slip out of her hands, though, and out of bounds, and it'll go back to Waukee, 25.6 to go. Ransom could have tied her career high if she'd been able to get a shot up there. Tweeten left side for Thole. Around to pick, pulls up inside the free throw line. Yeager knocked it loose. Loose ball, and it's picked up by Yokeel up high on the left, 10 seconds. Yokeel trying to drive, cut off, kick it out to Kinney. Up top for Thole, 3 seconds. Back to Kinney, and they'll just dribble it out. And the final score is Waukee 44 and Ottumwa 25. Waukee outscores the Bulldogs in the fourth quarter, 20-6. But that game was a lot closer until the final 8 minutes than a lot of people thought it would be. Ottumwa a much better effort against a high-quality team than they had in the early part of the season. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream, our girls game in the books. The score doesn't sound pretty as Waukee beat Ottumwa in the girls game 44-25. But folks, if you missed the first half, the first three quarters, this was a close game until Waukee pulled away in the fourth. We were tied at 9 at the end of the first quarter, tied at 14 at the half, and Ottumwa was still only down 5, 24-19 at the end of the third quarter. Addison Ransom had a huge night for the Bulldogs, scored a game-high 19 points, just didn't really have much help at all in the scoring department. Maya Fuller had 3, Camden Krause had 2, and Nellie Morgan had 1. Waukee was led by Kirsten Howe, who had 13 points, 10 of those in the second half. Mara Yokeel had 10 points, 8 of those in the second half. 7 for Miranda Peters, all in the second half. I'm sensing a theme here. 5 for Emily Sorensen, 2 points for Lily Lampy, and 2 points for Maddie Kinney. Neither team was very good from the free throw line. Ottumwa might have stayed close for a while longer if they'd hit some more free throws. They were only 3 of 13 from the stripe. Waukee was only 4 of 10. They probably felt like they could have had a lead at the half if they'd hit some first half free throws. Neither team good at the line. But if you're talking about Ottumwa, and we talked about it before the game started, after getting blown out big time by Southeast Polk and by Valley in the early part of the season, how would Ottumwa fare against another big-name CIML opponent, this time Waukee? Ottumwa didn't win the game, and Ottumwa didn't finish with a single-digit margin. But to be tied at the half with Waukee, a team that, boy, all the times we've had to go to Waukee in the last 10 years, tied at the half, only down 5 after 3. Ottumwa showed a lot of improvement tonight, and just in time as I'm talking about that, I've got Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg joining me here on our girls post-game show. Let him get the headset settled in. And Joe, I'll say to you what I just said on the air. Before the game, I said this will be kind of a measuring stick after the huge loss to Southeast Polk, the huge loss to Valley, and playing some teams not on that level, playing a Waukee team tonight that might be a half step below those teams that has played those teams close. Another test against a big-name CIML team. you're tied at the end of the first quarter. You're tied at the half. You're only down 5 after 3. Waukee pulled away at the end. But if you're looking, and you said it to me last night, you're looking for improvement from December till now. That's a ton of improvement out there.
Yeah, I thought we played well. They got to us there in the second half, forced some turnovers that we didn't have in the first half, and they got some easy transition buckets, and we didn't get sorted out at times. We got to do a better job at that. They probably got 8 easy buckets in transition. We grew up. I thought we played well. It's one of those deals where it's a sour taste in your mouth after how well we played for 3.5 quarters or 3 quarters, whatever it was. But when you look at it in the scheme of things, tonight was good. Like you said, we took steps in the right direction.
Continuing along those lines, you're right in the game through 3 quarters. You talked about in December learning lessons from all the mistakes made in the Valley and the Southeast Polk games. I would think one lesson that your kids can learn tonight is, okay, now we know how to compete with a big game team, but the next lesson is how do you compete for 4 quarters? How do you make it a game all the way to the end?
Yeah, and that's a confidence thing. They see that name on the front of the jersey, and sometimes they're beat before we even take the court. And that's one of the things I talked about when I took this job a couple years ago was I don't care what that name says. We want to play that basketball game. And I thought we took a step in the right direction tonight. But like you said, we got to play 4 quarters, not 3. We're getting there. Like I said, I don't want to take anything away from our girls. We played hard. We went to our 5-out motion, which I thought we got good action out of. Our girls were coachable tonight, and we didn't execute from the line. We missed 13, I think, tonight, which isn't good. We had some easy buckets inside we didn't get, but like I said, it is what it is, and the girls played hard.
Talk about Addison Ransom. It's been a bit of an up and down senior year. Obviously, when you're a senior, you don't want to be that. You don't necessarily want to be the mentor for such a young team that's trying to rebuild, but that's the role she's had to take on this year. What does it mean for her to have? She's had some big games, didn't quite reach her scoring height enough. She'd hung on to that last ball there, she would have tied it. But what does it mean for her to have a 19-point effort against a team like Waukee to say, you know what, I went out against one of the best in the state and I had a huge night?
Yeah, she's capable of that night in and night out. It's just how the scheme of the game works. Last night we played Washington. They packed that zone in tight, and we couldn't get the ball to her. And when we did get the ball to her, they were crashing down on her. When we get a man, we run a better man offense than we do a zone offense. I'm pretty sure you picked up on that right now. And we get good looks, and she can do a good job of dribble penetration, and she steps out and knocks down a 3 tonight. Addison's a tough player. She plays hard. She's been good for our program.
And finally, I want to talk about the defensive effort. We talked before the game started. You said they shoot a lot of threes. They hit 4 threes, but for them, that's not a lot. And like you said, when they pulled away in the second half, it was transition buckets. Your half-court defense for most of that game was about as good I've seen it. And again, you didn't do it against Hoover. You didn't do it against East. You did it against Waukee. What does that mean going forward?
Well, it means we can follow a scouting report. My assistant coaches, Coach Gomat and Coach Ruff, they spent a ton of time with me breaking down film and understanding how we want to guard and defend players, and I appreciate all the work that they give for me. And they did a heck of a job getting this scout ready. We all have our say in it, but, we really focus on what we can do, and I thought they nailed the scouting report tonight, and I thought our girls executed the scouting report tonight. The biggest thing that we couldn't do was give up offensive rebounds. I don't think we gave up that many, to be honest with you.
You really didn't.
We wanted them to shoot contested shots. Anybody can make open shots, but can you make a contested shot? And that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to, hey, listen, we're going to let you make that pass, make you think that you're open, then we're going to contest that, and then we got to rebound, right? And I thought we did a pretty good job of that tonight. To give up 14 points to Waukee in a half, I can live with that any day of the week. And I know what they have, 24 after 3.
24-19 after 3.
Yeah, so 3 quarters of really good half-court defense. The transition hurt us.
And finally, going forward, you've got Des Moines North coming here on Friday. 55-26 the first time around, but that was one of those games where you got way behind early, then settled in and managed to play pretty much even with North through the final probably 2.5 quarters. I know, obviously, getting off to a faster start is key tonight. But again, this will be another stepping stone for you, maybe another milestone. How far have you come since that first North game? We'll find out Friday night. Where do you think your team is coming out of this game?
Well, I think that our girls believe, hey, nothing's going to happen unless you believe it's going to happen. And, we believe that we could play with Waukee, and we did it for quite a while. We believe that we can play with North, and we're going to do that, you know, but it's got to be, can we believe and can we execute? And we did that tonight. We got to do it again on Friday night.
Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg. Coach, I got to admit that was a lot of fun to call. I've done a lot of games against Waukee over the years that were done by the first quarter. This game was a 5-point game going to the fourth. It didn't turn out your way in the end, but there's so much growth in this team, and I can't wait to see what they do against North on Friday.
I appreciate it, Jason. Thank you. Go Dogs.
All right, we'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back, and start getting you ready for the boys' game on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire